I'm out here early this morning, gang. Got a nice deep silver signal about 7 inches down here. Just threw some sand out and I see a rim right here. Let's see what we've got. That's gonna be a Merc dime. All right, second hole of the day. Gonna be a Merc. Well, let's clean that off carefully. All right, let's get a date. All right, there's the backside. Looks like there's a mint mark. There might be an S mint mark. Can't quite see it. It's so small. And the date. 1935 by the looks of it. It's in really nice shape. All right, we'll take it. Well, we got a shallow signal here. Turned out to be up in the plug. Pull tab kind of signal, but I'm seeing something green here. Cuff button size. Sure that's what that is. There's a shank on the back. It's a little flattened. That is definitely a cuff button, gang. Well, you guys see an eagle on there? Sure enough. Sure enough. Eagle cuff. I don't know if there's anything in the shield or not. Oh, we'll get it cleaned up the right way. Awesome. Well, I'm back here in the thick of it, guys. Look at this. It is so thick back here. Got the F19 cranked up, got a real faint signal. Gosh, I'm down there about 7 inches or so. Got to the bottom of the hole. I see something round and green. See it? Oh, I feel shank. I feel shankage. Eagle. Eagle General Service. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Oh, nice. Oh, gosh, I love finding these buttons. That is fresh out of the hole. 1 or 2 wipes, and look at the detail. Man, oh man. Gotta love it. Wow, that was a deep one. We'll take it. Okay, swinging through the thick grass here. Look how thick this is. There's some open spots in here though, guys, and I'm just kind of sneaking this coil through. Got a nice deep 74. And I think I'm down to it. Right there. I see 3 rings. Come on out of there, bullet. Beautiful drop too. Gorgeous. That's really nice. All right. We will take it. Real jumpy signal here. I got a signal coming out of this clump. I'll show you. That would break it open live here. See what we got. There it is right there. Shotgun shell. Boy, oh boy. Lots of those out here. Okay, so 3-ringer came from there. Shotgun shell just came from there. And a couple feet over, down in this hole, just pulled this out. Camp lead. But look. It's like they tried to make a hook out of it. That's pretty cool looking right there. I like that. Awesome piece of lead. Well, getting close to the end of the day here. I just hit another signal with the F19. It was a jumpy 51, 52. And out of that hole came this little poncho grommet. The weather was really foul when the troops were here, so it's not unusual to find these, I guess. It's the second one I've found out here. Starting to get hot out here now, gang. I think I'm gonna wrap it up pretty quick. So, stay tuned for the paper towel wrap up. And here's a look at the trash. This is a 2-day total for trash. Lots of pull tabs, lots of shotgun shell head stamps out here. On an old lighter. Lots of pieces of little pipe, lead pieces, tire weights, you name it. There's a little piece of pottery shard that I found and kept. Kind of cool looking. Got some design on it. But anyway, you got to dig the trash to find the good stuff, guys. All right, on to the wrap up.
All right, time for a quick paper towel wrap up. I'll tell you what, the signals are getting pretty scarce out there, gang. I've been hunting that place pretty hard since May, and I still continue to find some things, but it's getting tougher and tougher. These finds are from a 2-day hunt. I would say about 12 and a half hours of total detecting time. So let's take a look here real quick. I got some things that I didn't get on camera. Got a little tiny bent brass nail, and I found a jack. This is all peculiar things to find at a Civil War site. Now there was some modern activity there, obviously. I've been finding some coins and whatnot. Got 2 Wheaties here, a 41 and a 52, I believe. And here's that Merc dime that cleaned up pretty nice. It's in fair condition, 1935. Somewhere on the bars on the back, it is an S mint mark. Kind of a surprise, first thing in the morning. Here's a little brass rivet. Find a lot of these out there. This button still has the thread inside. I think it's more modern. I was hoping it would be an old 4-hole button from the 1800s, but I think with that thread in there, that looks pretty new to me. But thought I'd save it and show you anyway. Got a little buckball piece of lead here. This is a watch gear, I believe, by the looks of it. And then this turned out to be something kind of interesting. I thought it might be a piece of custom molded lead, but I'm not so sure now. I think it might have just organically bent like that, or naturally bent. I'm not sure that it's man-made. It doesn't look like they folded it over something. I was hoping to see an impression on the inside of a nail, or something round that would show me that they bent it over something, but it looks more natural to me now that I look at it. But still, who knows for sure. I'm pretty sure it was a melted bullet at some point. You can vaguely see some rings right through here. But anyway, it's nice piece to keep. Little camp lead. Here's that bullet. Pretty sure that it's dropped, but if you look at the bottom, you can see it was kind of an abnormal mold. It was not formed correctly in the mold, and it looks like they shaved off the bottom. There was probably some lead pieces hanging off the bottom, and they shaved it before they made the bullet, or packaged the bullet. So, kind of cool. Pretty nice bullet. Found this, the old poncho grommet. As I said, the weather was really nasty when the troops were through that area. So it's not uncommon to find a poncho grommet and to find buttons. Here's that little cuff button. It's in rough condition. But it is an eagle eye. Pretty clear to see. The shank's still on it on the back, but the ground has had its way with this button for a while. It's a little bit flattened out too, but still a decent find. But my favorite from the weekend is definitely this general service button. And look at the detail on this one. As you saw in the ground, this was dome side up. The back looks pretty decent. It's a Waterbury, Scoville Waterbury back mark. Shank still there. But really in beautiful, beautiful condition. All the detail on that. You can see every feather. Pretty awesome for a general service button. I'll tell you what, we'll take it. Very nice. All right, gang. Hey, thanks for coming with us. Looking forward to some colder weather this fall. Take care, everyone.